This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to yet another episode of Graceful Touch Massage Therapy as we reach out to the Rapid City area, getting to know people, getting to connect, helping one another grow as a result of life events. Today I have with me Carol Suzuki. Welcome, Carol.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Awesome, awesome. So, when we were getting prepared for this call, I asked you, Carol, what is it that you do? And this is your answer. And I'd like you to basically build on this answer. Help people make better decisions, period. Can you explain that?
Yes, I can. So what I do is help people to breathe properly, right? And center on the heart. And that in turn helps your brain to come online. It balances the head, the intellect with the feeling heart. And so that helps people to relax, to de-stress, so they can make better decisions, period.
Nice, nice. I like that extra, that the way you bring that off, period. I like that. I like that. So, how long have you been doing this?
I have been a certified HeartMath Mentor for a little over a year, but I've been
doing a certified HeartMath Mentor. Is that what it is? Okay, interesting. Yes. All right, go ahead.
So, and that's done through heartmath.org. They've been around since the 80s, and basically it's Doc Childre, and Roland McCready is still with us, and he is an amazing biofeedback practitioner. So basically what they've married is the idea of like slowing down, evening out the breath, and then focusing on the heart, and then you breathe in and out of the heart, and that will create a change in your heart rhythm. And so they have a monitor that you can actually see like how balanced your heart rhythm is. So so I just love it because, I've done meditation, but you never know, like, am I doing it right? How effective is this? But with HeartMath, you can see it, and you take your heart with you everywhere you go. So, So the cool thing is like you don't need the meter to take a moment, and I like to call it pump the brakes, right? If you're feeling like you're starting to be stressed, you focus on the heart, you breathe into the heart evenly and smoothly, and you can feel yourself start to reset. And eventually you reset your brain, you rewire the neurons in your brain. So it's amazing.
Interesting, interesting. So Carol, who is your ideal person that needs to talk to you?
Well, right now, my ideal client is because I'm kind of a walking dichotomy. I love to do this consciousness work and the meditative work, but I'm also super into business, and I'm also certified as a business coach. So I want to bring this work to help people like plan their businesses from this coherent heart space. So my ideal client is somebody that's passionate about their business, but maybe they're just not a business person, and they need someone to come in and help them with maybe like accounting or streamlining their process so that they can kind of reclaim some of those hours back in their day. There's many aspects of running a business. So really, I don't know exactly what you need till we start talking. But I do have a very wide business background. I have a bachelor's in business administration. So business owners that are kind of stressed and wanting maybe to pivot or just like be able to kind of come back to center and make some decisions from that heart place, that's my ideal client.
So you would kind of go out on a limb and say that there might be a couple stressed business people in Rapid City these days. Would that be a safe sentence?
I think it would be. Could you agree with that?
I do agree with that. Yeah. I absolutely agree with that because, well, things are not what they always have been. Things are kind of different. And so
Yeah.
you can help and you can make a positive impact upon that difference. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, absolutely. Especially when you add that focus and then the feelings of gratitude and appreciation, like that takes your energy and just again rewiring your brain to be able to be more calm and focused. Because let's face it, when we're stressed, we don't make good decisions. The blood is not flowing to our brain properly.
Mm-hmm.
So when you can dial that back down and come from a place of neutrality or even from gratitude, your decisions are going to be different. And you will also be able to bounce back from the stress energetically, right? You know, not feel so tired or burned out or frightened. So, yeah.
So do you have a, now I know we cannot talk specifics, I understand that, but do you have like a, this person came in and they whatever, and because of working with me, because they were able to see the process in motion and whatnot, they accomplished this type thing, some kind of a case study without using any details?
Well, I can talk about, so I run a very small networking group. And so the cool thing is I'm always doing the heart focused breathing when we meet. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's been really interesting to see like the other business owners come back and just tell me, Carol, I feel so good just being here, right? I know why. So it's really neat in this like group dynamic
Mm-hmm.
where they're getting the benefit of the heart math that I'm doing. And then we did a vision board party. And I have to tell you, like, we did the quick coherence first. And then I mentioned, like, okay, just allow a keyword to come to mind for your focus for this year. And it was a lot of fun, but I've had quite a few members come back and say, you know, Carol, some of these pictures and some of these things I put on my vision board, it's coming true and it's just wild. So
Awesome.
yeah, so that's kind of fun without giving away, client confidentiality. That's just the tip of the iceberg because I do have a process that takes you deeper into business aspects, but you have to be in a place to be able to do that. You do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So if there was one thing you wanted to tell our Rapid City and Beyond audience, um, the one thing, you've already given me many takeaways, a vision board,
Yes.
plan, and that sort of situation. You've already given me a lot of good detail. But if there's like one nugget above everything else that you would want the person watching this video to take away from it, what would that be?
You know, there's a lot going through my mind. I think the one big takeaway though is that, again, coming back to center before you do any of your planning, like getting your brain and heart on the same page and optimizing is really the key to, I feel, running your business successfully, to not going down rabbit holes, as you're stressed out, because we tell ourselves lots of stories, and we can make decisions that maybe aren't for our highest and greatest out of these places of stress. So if you just take a minute and pump the brakes when you feel that tension rising, you'll start to see like, wow, I feel more energetic. I don't get triggered by things that I used to, and I can stay on task, and things just seem to flow easier. It really does. So just take even like 1 or 2 minutes, take the time, focus on your heart, even out your breath, and breathe in and out of the heart. It's that simple. There's so much beyond that that's happening for your body and your mind that's just incredible.
Excellent, excellent. Isn't the heart, from what I understand from statistics, isn't the heart like one of the areas of the body that will break down first if you don't take care of it, and that will
You know,
cause serious trouble like heart attack and things like that?
I can believe it because our heart like throws out the biggest electromagnetic like signal around us. I mean, people can feel each other's hearts a football field away. So the information that you're sending out and receiving from other people's hearts is that big. So I could believe it that your heart health and just having that focus is so important. It's so important. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, Carol, you've given us a lot of information, but I have no idea how to get in touch with you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook. My phone, is that okay if I share my phone number?
Sure.
Okay. 605-431-7630. And I actually prefer like text, and we can set up a meeting and talk further and see if we have things in common that we can work together. That would be great. Yeah, to set up a meeting.
Okay, so phone number, do you have a website?
I do. It's enpoweredbusiness.com.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so energized and powerful.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do with all this information on how to contact you, in the description of the video that we will upload onto YouTube, I'm going to have this all listed there. So people will be able to like click or call, whatever the situation. Now you mentioned Facebook. Can you give me the first and last spelling of your name so that people can look you up that way? Or is that the best way to look you up?
I would say that, it's pretty good because I'm pretty active on Facebook. So it's CarolSuzuki. And I think the number behind that is going to be like 16.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Carol, is there anything else you would like to share on your video today?
Gosh, I just really feel like I've shared the most of what I needed to share.
Excellent. Well, Carol, I thank you for your time today. And I just want to say to the listening person that if you are in the health arena or you're in Rapid City area, I am here to interview you in your business. This doesn't cost anybody anything other than a little bit of time. Why am I doing it? Because I want to help Rapid City grow. I'm Guy Severson of Graceful Touch Massage Therapy. Thank you once again, Carol, and we will talk with you later.
Okay, thank you. Take care.